Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Garrett DJ Deuce. Got another pickups video for you guys. In this video, I'm going to be covering two big RPG lots that I picked up this past weekend, plus some other pickups from the past couple weeks. I'm only going to cover the things that I'm keeping in the collection, so we can keep this video short and I can kind of give more in-depth of where these pickups came from. So anyhow, let's start with some PS2 pickups that I got from eBay. In the last video, I told you I completed PS2, so I'm going for all the deluxe box sets and whatnot. So I got a bunch of stuff this past couple weeks, so I'm going to share that with you guys. Let's start off with the Dance Dance Revolution Supernova 2 bundle. I've got the DDR Max 2 bundle. And the DDR Extreme 2 bundle. I also got the SingStar Country bundle. A couple of small little iToy and microphone bundles. Karaoke Revolution. iToy Anti-Grab. Karaoke Revolution presents American Idol Encore. This is brand new sealed. Alright, we got Disney Sing It. Disney Think Fast, which is a pretty thick box. It's got buzzers in there. We got DJ Hero turntable bundle. And finally, I was trying to find this at the right price. I saw it at the right price and I pulled the trigger. So I finally got a white PS2 Slim in the box. It did not come with the SingStar Pop game, so I had to buy that separately. I actually bought one sealed on eBay for like $6, so I put that in here, and it completes it. So pretty happy to get this and add this to the PS2 collection. Squeaky chair. All right, finally, I was watching one of these, and it was from Hong Kong, and they were selling it for like $79.99, and it was sealed. So I did a follow, I saved the search, and then one popped up for 18 bucks, and so I pulled the trigger. And this one's open, but it doesn't matter because I'd rather have it open than sealed. But this is the Star Wars Bounty Hunter limited edition cover art variant for the PS2. There's also one like this for the GameCube as well. I still have to find that one, but anyways, that one. All right, let's move along to a $65 PS1 lot that I picked up. And the reason why I picked up this lot was because there were some titles in there, a lot of the titles in there I needed. So I'm going to share a story with you. I picked up a copy of Silhouette Mirage. Yeah, Silhouette Mirage, and it was missing the back art. It was just a loose disc and the manual. So, when I searched for Silhouette Mirage, a $65 lot popped up, and the game was in there with just the back art and the disc, and there was no manual. So I pulled the trigger because, like I said, there was a lot of titles in there that I needed, and I also was able to complete Silhouette Mirage. And then the extra disc I already flipped, so kind of, cuts the cost of this whole entire lot in half. We got Tekken 2. This is the Japanese version. Gran Turismo 2 and 1. Those are all Japanese versions. All right, we got Bombing Islands, Speed Racer, Razor Freestyle Scooter, Tomb Raider 2, Steel Rain, Sheep, Rage Racer, Fifth Element, Tomb Raider 2, SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge, Top Gun Fire at Will, Spider, War Games DEFCON 1, Area 51, Steel Harbinger, All-Star Slam and D-Ball, and this is sealed, Rayman Rush, Duke Nukem Total Meltdown, Eagle 1 Harrier Attack, F1 2000, Battle Arena Toshinden, 40 Winks, Ridge Racer Revolution, and finally Spin Jam. So all these games for 65 bucks, and it was free shipping too. And I was able to complete Silhouette Mirage. So very happy about that. All right, next up I'm just going to cover a couple of other things. Picked up some various Game Gear games at a pawn shop. We got Fantasy Zone, Chuck Rock 2 Son of Chuck, Shining Force, this is the Sword of Haya, Streets of Rage 2, and finally Tesserae, some pretty obscure titles that are going into the collection. Alright, went to Entertainment and found this title for $8. This is Ranger X. I think this is like a $35 game. It looks like a side-scrolling shmup. It looks very interesting. Kind of similar to Sidearms, looks like. So it's complete as well. Picked up these for 30 bucks. These are $10 each, and they're all real. Pokemon Ruby, Fire Red, and Pokemon Emerald. I have the boxes for these, so I sold the carts, you know, sometime last year to fund the Hawaii trip, so I'm glad to get these back into the collection. So these here. All right. Next up, moving along. The first find of 2016 was actually a Game Boy Advance. It was a purple one. And it was $3.99, and it had a game inside. And it happened to be Donkey Kong Country 2, the not-for-resale version. So it's got the Nintendo sticker back there. So I sold the Indigo, I think it's the Indigo Game Boy Advance system, and I kept Donkey Kong Country 2. Picked this up at a flea market for $1. This is, I've never seen this before. It's an empty tin for Pokemon Emerald. It's got the little band over here. And it's reserve your copy today of Pokemon Emerald and get Frontier Battle Gear. The tin is empty, but there's like a little insert in there as well. Pretty cool. It was only $1. Can't go wrong. And I've never seen this before, so that's going into the collection. All right. I picked up a copy of Road Rash 64 from Goodwill, and I paid $3.99 for this. And this is actually a pretty pricey title. Didn't have it, so I'm adding it. Also, I paid at an ARC $9.99 for this Game Shark Pro version 3.3. So a pretty good deal for that as well. Adding that to the collection. Alright, moving along. Indoor Flea Market. I paid $15 for this, and it's complete. Have one already, but I also have the special edition Zelda bundle, and so I'm going to put this in there. So that'll complete that. Alright. I found this for $18, $17.99 at Independent Records, and it's Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, and this title leaped up. This is like a $70 title now, I think $70 or $80. But this is going to Retro Rat. He already bought this, so I'm shipping this to him along with some other goodies. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so let's get down to the wire. Oh, some strategy guides. Picked these up at the flea market for $2 a piece. Castlevania Lament of Innocence, the Zelda Wind Waker Strategy Guide, Wild Arms Alter Code F, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Siren, and finally Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. So, very happy to get those manuals, especially at $2 a piece. Alright. Just like everyone else who found out this was on sale, I picked this up for $29.99. I also picked up a stack of dollar games along with this. I flipped those so that basically this was free. So $29.99 for that. Very happy to get this. Alright, so now let's get into this pile here. So this is a huge RPG lot. We'll start off with the titles that I'm already selling to, flip and recoup from the lot. More than recoups from the lot. So we'll start off with Pokemon Silver version. This is an oddity, an oddball game to be in this lot, but it was in there. It was in the stack of PS1 titles. So we got Resident Evil Director's Cut, Final Fantasy Tactics, we got Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy VIII, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Jade Cocoon, Chrono Cross, Saga Frontier, Final Fantasy Anthology, Grandia, Star Ocean, Mega Man X6, Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Def Jam Fight for New York, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, and Jade Cocoon 2. So those are the titles that I'm actually, these are all spoken for and sold already. These are the ones I'm keeping. Legend of Legaia, Brave Fencer Mushashi, Resident Evil 2, Saga Frontier 2, Sayuki Journey West, Xenogears, Legend of Mana, Azure Dreams. I already have this, but I'm hoarding it because this is actually one of the disc variants. So Lunar Complete, and the box is actually in better shape than mine, as well as Lunar 2 Complete, and the box is actually in better shape than the other one. So I'm just going to keep both of these. And then, of course, these two PS titles that I'm going to keep, Dragon Quest VIII in the box, and the big box, as well as Persona 3. I've got this already, but this one is in better shape than the one I have, so I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably just keep it. I'll probably keep both of them, because I love PlayStation 2. So very happy to acquire all this stuff. Alright, so the reason why I ended up selling all these is because I also purchased, well, partially paid for another huge RPG collection. This is actually from one of my friends. I'm not going to mention his name, but he's actually getting back into art. So as a result, he wants to buy like a 3D printer and some fancy schmancy monitor that you can actually color. It's like a, it's a light pen based thing where you can actually color in comics and everything that you draw on this monitor. And I actually already bought it for him. I bought, it was like $550, and I bought it off of eBay, and it's going to be shipped here, and I'm going to give it to him. But anyways, I'm paying a total of $2 grand for this lot. He's an RPG nut, JRPG nut. I mean, everything with the anime cover on it, he'll get. And he's got an impressive collection, just awesome RPG collection. And it was just really shocking to see him, purge out a lot of that stuff. But I can understand, because his other passion is art, and he wants to get back into it. So he wants a 3D printer and this monitor that altogether adds up to $2 grand. And he's given me a good deal on a lot of this stuff. I kind of did some research and looked all of this stuff up. I'm getting about, I want to say, oh God, I forgot the numbers. I think it was like $3,600 worth of stuff for $2 grand. So can't beat that. He gave me a bro deal. I appreciate it, and it's all going to a good home. And I'm keeping like 97% of it. There's hardly anything to recoup from. As a matter of fact, you're going to see the recoupers in this video. So these are the recoupers. That's it. Just a little tiny stack here. Actually, there's more. There's a little more recoupers. So there's Luigi's Mansion, Custom Robo, Skies of Legends Arcadia. No, Skies of Arcadia Legends, excuse me. Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, Chibi Robo, Pokemon XD, and Pokemon Coliseum. So these are the flippers. I'm also selling RetroRat a copy of Baten Kaitos Origins. I already have one, so this is going to go in his stack of games that I'm sending. This is an empty case. It's just for Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn as a display case. He threw that in. This one I'm keeping, Lost Kingdoms 2. Alright, so let's get down to the PSP RPGs. So we've got the Ys collection. And the thing is, he's got, for everything that has a deluxe edition, he kept the box. He kept the big box as collateral, because he wants to make sure that I settle up. So he gave me a good portion of a lot of stuff. But he kept the big boxes. So, the big boxes for these are all on a shelf. So whatever you see in here that he has a deluxe box edition, he has it, and he's going to give it to me upon delivery of, the rest of the money. So anyways, well, let's start off with Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, and this is sealed. Ys the Oath in Felghana. Ys 7. We got Jikandia, or Jikandia, The Timeless Land. Valkyrie Chronicles 2, Final Star Portable 1 and 2. Adventures to Go, Class of Heroes, Legends of Heroes 1, 2, and 3. Hexy's Force, which is funny because I gave this to him. We traded for something, so he gave it back to me. Lord of Arcana, Idis Eclipse, and if I butcher these names, I'm sorry. Knights in the Nightmare, Phantom Brave, Monachemia Student Alliance, Zigdra Union, Steambot Battle Tournament, Ys the Art of Nephicism, Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, Persona 1 and 2, and 3. Riviera, The Promised Land, Silent Hill Origins, Fate Extra, Blade Dancer, ZHP Unlosing Ranger. This is actually going to RetroRat. Tactics Ogre, Let's Cling Together. So those are all the PSP titles. And I'm keeping, like I said, a lot of them. There's only like 3 in here that I'm probably going to flip. Not much room to recoup. That's why I got to sell other things. There's a lot of things that I haven't shown you in the video that I'm going to be throwing at this to pay for it all. And I can't wait to show you guys the rest of it. So this is already covered those. All right. This thing, he threw in for good measure since I was helping him out getting his art equipment. It was just the box for Pokemon box. He actually got this off of eBay pretty cheap, like I think it was like 10 or 20 bucks. It's a really good condition. I've been looking for one forever. He knew that I was looking for one forever. I've already had the game, so he just basically gave me this. I stuck the Game Boy Link cable in there and my copy. So now I have 100% complete big box Pokemon box, which I'm really, really happy about. This totally just like made the lot. Alright, moving along, we got Sorcery Saga, Deluxe Edition for the Vita. Sid of Valis. And then we got Super Valious 4 and Castlevania 4. Alright, this is a case for Phantasy Star 3, but inside of it is Castlevania Bloodlines. I have the case and manual, so got that complete finally. He threw that in there. Valis 3, complete. I've already got this, so I'm going to flip this to recoup a little bit. Alright, so let's start off with the PS3 titles. We got Agarest, Generation of War, and this is a PAL version title, but he has the Agarest collection, which you'll see. So he threw that in there. Africa for the PS3. Now these all have deluxe box sets. He's not going to give those to me until we settle up, like I said. So Hyperdimension Neptunia MK2. Neptunia 5 Victory, excuse me. And there's a deluxe box for that. As well as Record of Agarest War 2. This is sealed. There's a deluxe box for that. And Hyperdimension Neptunia. I also sold Retro Rat. No, I didn't. I didn't sell him this one. It was I forget what it was. I gotta look. But anyways, so those are cool. All right. So he also sold me a lot of his Vita RPGs, and a lot of these have deluxe boxes too that he's gonna give up later on. So Ys Memories of Celceta, Ragnarok Odyssey Ace. And like I said, these all have deluxe boxes. Ragnarok Odyssey. Neptunia Hyperdimension Neptunia PP, and there's also a deluxe box for that, as well as Neptunia U. He's got a deluxe box, and he just has a deluxe box for pretty much all this stuff. Neptunia 5 Rebirth 3, Rebirth 2, and Rebirth 1. He does not have the box for Rebirth 1 because the box is like I think $600 just for the box. This is Noir. Goddess Blackheart, he's got the deluxe box for that. Conception 2, and finally, Arno Surge Plus, and he's got the deluxe box for that as well. So this is just partial of the collection that I'm getting off of him. Very happy with all this stuff. Thank you very much. I'm not going to mention his name, but thank you very much for allowing me to inherit your collection. Can't wait to get the rest. And that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry I rambled on a little bit too long about it. I'm really tired, as you can tell, and I haven't done these videos in a long time, so I guess I gotta get back into the groove. But anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Other than that, happy hunting and peace.